back again for yet another video, another printer video. So yeah, we got more to come. This definitely isn't the last one. We got at least 2 or 3 more left to go. So anyway, Tattoo PRT printer. Really like this thing. No shenanigans or discount codes or affiliate links. I just reached out to these guys, talked back and forth, and I said, hey, listen, I like what this thing can do. Send it to me and I'll show it in a positive light. Show people out there in the world your guys' product and they're great. So this thing is from China. So if you want to contact these people and talk to them about getting one yourself, you can have to reach out to them on Instagram. I will put their stuff up here somewhere. Yeah, great little printer. We're going to show, you guys are going to watch the video right now and you see what it can do. But real quick, I just want to show off a couple specs, stuff that I didn't mention in the video. So 203 DPI, 2500 milliamp battery, supports Android, iOS, and Windows. It does have driver installation stuff if you do your stuff on the computer. But yeah, A4 size, pretty basic. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Alright, you guys, welcome to the unboxing of the Tattoo PRT P19 stencil printer. So, we're just going to simulate the unboxing as usual, then we'll go through and test it. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Alright, so here we have our nice Space Galaxy box, A4 stencil printer. Bottom, sides, get a little wireframe diagram, nothing on the side. And then we have some more let's say inventory information on the side here. This is what we got. Now, one thing I can appreciate about this machine is it's rather robust manual. Over here we have Chinese and over here we have English. Very robust manual. I do have some corners folded here just for information. It also has a very in-depth app as well. So we're going to put this thing through its paces. I found something pretty awesome that we're going to print as well. Now this thing really specializes in super realism stuff, so you can just print your image right off and go to town, etc., so on and so forth. It does come in this plastic bag. I just saved this because I've already been messing around with this thing. We're going to throw that to the side. Here we have our printer. Another thing I can admire about this thing is that's glued in there. Is that it's not some rebranded cut and copy printer. This is its own thing. Very unique design. Got these bright purple buttons to distinguish it. This is our lift gate lever here. So just one side, bam. Very easy to open with one finger. Very easy to shut. You know, you just push it, snaps in. No fighting that. A lot of these printers, I'll open it on this side, and then I push this side in, gotta push this side in, and gotta fight it. This one is not like that. Opens all the way up too, if that's what you're into. Now this is a backward or top-facing machine. We're gonna feed it to the top. It's gonna print out this way. Then inside we have an actual charging brick. You believe that? Bless their souls for that. Nobody does this anymore. You know, their own charging brick. So that way you don't have to question if you're charging it with the right brick, and a nice cable. So we're gonna put that in here, get this put away. We're gonna keep the manual out, and let's get to testing. Today we're gonna be testing out the capabilities of the Tattoo PRT stencil printer. Spoiler, this thing is awesome. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our Tattoo PRT app. We're going to power on our Tattoo PRT printer. Boom, connected. See that little green dot up there? It means it's connected pretty fast. So we're going to start out with the basics here. We're going to just test out our little line drawing here with some shading. Okay, pretty simple, just like we did in the last video. And then I'm going to show you. I'm going to kind of walk you through how I printed off some stuff earlier. So first thing we're going to want to do is tear out the onion, or pull out the onion. And then this thing actually has 2 ways of working. You can actually print it with the back sheet on, or print it with it off. Okay, it gives you the option of that. So That is gone. All right, so now we have our onion out, our back sheet taken off. We're gonna feed this to the top. Now this is our gate release here. One finger, really easy, open. Now I also like this machine as well because the gate goes all the way open as well. It pops like this, but then you can open it up all the way just like this. Makes it really easy to clean the roller, makes it really easy to feed the paper through. It does have an automatic feed, but just to, let me demonstrate this to you guys real quick. I like to pull this gate open, okay, and then I'll kind of push it through, and then I'll line it up with the heating element just to make sure it's dead on straight, and then I'll, boom, shut it like so. Another awesome feature about this machine is it has the feed button. Like, the longer you press it, the more it feeds. So if I want to feed it just a touch, so if I want to feed it a lot, I just let go. So just an example, if I press it once, it doesn't automatically feed for a few seconds. It feeds for as long as you hold down this button. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna open our gate back up. We're gonna pull it out this way. I like to line it up with this heating element here. Slide it right here, dead center. That way we know it's right in the middle. That way it doesn't bind up on the sides or pinch. Automatically catches there. That's gonna be just fine. We're actually gonna go to size edit. Okay, I just wanted to quickly add this, that it does have the ability to type in an exact inches, your exact measurement. It does do in inches and millimeters, and you do have the ability to lock and unlock the aspect ratio, which I will show a picture of here. We're just going to bring it down like so. Just go straight to printing. Gives us a reminder to tear off our bottom page. Give us some operating instructions. So we have our regular PRT paper. It does have an option for Spirit. We have on default, because it's just a standard design, it is not a realism piece. And then we're just going to print on normal here. Very quiet, very clean, very even. Gives us a notification over here that our print was successful. All right, so we're gonna go, bam, perfect. Good demonstration. You know, we got fine lines. We got some shading with some gradient going on. We have a solid black piece. It got all those little inner pieces inside of the spider. Nice, good, even. Very, very good, especially for some of those fine line people. This thing is just perfect. It's probably one of the best all-around printers I've had the privilege of using. Very nice. All right, so let's move on to the next part. I know what you're thinking, but Ron, I don't tattoo silly stuff like flowers. I tattoo realistic stuff. Let me show you. Black and gray, no problem. No problem. So this was on normal mode, back page off, on realistic mode. Very clean. Let me pull up the actual image here. Super dope. Very dope. Well, what about like some high contrast stuff? Not a problem. Now, I'm sure you can get this to come out even cleaner if you messed around with the sharpness, the grayscale, and the contrast. This is me just sliding the bar a little around to make it a little bit darker to get it as best I could, and that's what I got. So, but yeah, very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. So, all right, you guys, last but not least, I figured I would take the time to kind of flex the DPI for a little bit. For a second, I did some off-camera printing just to save you guys some time. Otherwise, if I printed all this on camera, it'd be a 40-minute video, and nobody wants to watch that. So, so up top here, we have light, medium, and dark. So light is light, of course. Medium is rather medium, and I think dark is where it really flexes its muscle, especially when you're doing printing off the shading and these high details. As you can see, it even got these really small little flecks here. Which is very impressive. Yeah, overall, great printer. Highly recommend. Tattoo PRT is the guys. I will show you guys the Instagram link. As of now, I'm not 100% sure. As of now, what you'd want to do is, if you're interested in picking one of these up, you would have to email, or you'd have to message these guys on Instagram. Super friendly, very knowledgeable. Yeah, just let them know if you want some paper, want a printer. I know they have a couple different versions of this. This is the one I did some haggling for and requested. It took about 2 months of haggling, going back and forth, but I finally convinced them, hey man, I review stuff on YouTube. Your printer looks awesome. Send it over, and I'll show people what it's capable of. So, and he agreed to it. So, that's going to be it for today. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, Tattoo PRT is the name here. Check them out on Instagram. I will leave a link and put a little pop-in of these guys here on screen right now, so you guys can go check it out for yourself. Let them know what you think. Once again, Tattoo PRT, I appreciate you guys for taking the chance. Really appreciate it. Anyway, yeah, thanks. Peace.